there, it's Claire again, and I just want to welcome you officially to week one. So hopefully you've had a chance to see the course tour and kind of see how to navigate around the class. And you've obviously completed the syllabus quiz, and so you've got a good idea about what's going on in the class. So this week you have a few things to do. So each week I make a video like this, just kind of talking about what to do that week and share with you any helpful tips that I might have. But this week, so each week you'll have a few, three types of items. You'll have some items in Moodle, and then you'll have some items in ALEKS. And the things in Moodle that you'll have a concept chat each week. So these concept chats are just getting you to hopefully interact with each other a little bit and talk about some really important and critical skills for Math 75. And so the first week is a lot of practicing, sort of getting ready to do the things in the course. So the first week is really an introduction, and it serves a couple of purposes. First of all, lets us all get to know each other, which is actually really important, so that we can build a community of learners and work together and help each other. And then it also lets you kind of get used to making these posts in Moodle if you haven't done it before. So you'll have a concept chat in Moodle, and then you have a couple of activities in Moodle. These activities this week are sort of introductory activities. So again, activity 0 is a self-portrait. So self-portrait can be anything. It doesn't have to be a picture of you, but anything that represents you. So this activity serves two purposes, really. One, so that I can get to know you a little bit better. And then two, in this class, because math is really hard to type, answering math questions by typing can be very difficult. And so there are a lot of things that you'll need to be able to write out and then upload into Moodle so that I can give you feedback. And so in this activity, that's what you're learning to do, is uploading a PDF. So if you've done that before and you know how to do it, great. If not, there are some videos linked in the activity that can help you, give you some ideas of ways that you can get that PDF created and uploaded. And then the activity 1 is really the sort of start of the material of Math 75, and it's all about it's helping you kind of connect using variables to a real world problem. So and it's called the Desmos activity, and I do have a video on that activity that talks a little bit about Desmos activities and how they work. So and then of course you have your ALEKS, right? So you got two parts of the class. You got the ALEKS part and you got the activities in Moodle. And so in ALEKS you're going to start off and hopefully today you'll get your initial knowledge check done, and then based on that initial knowledge check, you'll have some week 1 goal topics. So each week you'll have a few topics, 15 to 25 topics in ALEKS to work through, and depending on how you do the knowledge check, you might have a little more, you might have a little less. So get in there, get that knowledge check done, so you can kind of gauge where you're at and how much time you need to devote to ALEKS this week. So in Moodle, to access this week's assignments, and if you click, let me share my screen with Moodle. So you go to our course, and down here you'll see start here, right? That's where your syllabus was, and then below that each week you'll see a week pop up. If it's not open, if you just click the little arrow, it will open. So this is week 1, and you can see I've broken it up into activities each day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then whatever's left for the weekend. You do not have to do all the activities each day, right? They are all, like I said before, this course is intended for you to do on your own time, right? It doesn't have to be done exactly the way it's laid out here. But one of the things that I really struggled with when I was taking online courses was time management. And so what I've done here is sort of chunk this out a little bit so that it's small blocks of things for you to do. And if you just do this each day, right? Maybe your days you work on your class are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's totally fine. So it's just broken up into smaller pieces. And when we do the class in smaller pieces like this, rather than trying to sit down and do it all in one day, you learn more and you need less. You won't have to go back as much and relearn things, right? Because you'll learn a little bit in each day rather than trying to cram a whole bunch into one day, right? Our brains just can't process that much. So it really is much better if you just do a little bit each day, and I've sort of planned it out here for you what you can do each day and to manage the time. So as you can see, Monday you're going to start with the ALEKS initial knowledge check. And to get started in ALEKS, to get the information about how to do that, I made a little book here for you that if you click on it and open it, right, it takes you through how to get connected in ALEKS, right, how it all works. So it walks you through step by step exactly how to connect to ALEKS and get going in ALEKS. Notice that you don't need an ALEKS class code to get started right away. So the first 2 weeks of the class, you can use the temporary access code that I've provided for you. So no reason to not get started right away. And then the rest of the book is, how to check your progress in ALEKS. Just taking you through, gives you a little bit of information about that initial knowledge check that's due. Okay. And then, just a little video about staying motivated in ALEKS and, managing your time. So, so that's where you get started with Monday. And then you can see concept chat Tuesday, activity 0 Wednesday, Thursday, activity 1. So that's the week. That's all there is to it. If you have any questions at all, or if there's anything that I can do to help, please let me know.